What kind of framing cinematic shot do you prefer? Through a window or in another way? This is the way of composition in many movies. It usually creates a strong contrast effect. Add depth, create layers, and add visual interest to the image. Direct attention, draw the viewer's eye to the subject. And enhance the narrative, give the image context, or add meaning. Today, I want to show you the composition of one character under the crotch of another character, a low-angle, foreground occluded frame composition, especially in the satirical flesh horror film, The Substance. Here, I will give a detailed example from 3 aspects and analyze the role of this composition. In this type of composition, the characters positioned above typically assumes a dominant role, while the character below appears to be at a disadvantage. This implies the superiority or control of the upper character. In The Substance, when host Elizabeth and the mutated Sue simultaneously gain consciousness and engage in a fight, the younger, more vigorous body takes the upper hand. From this low-angle perspective, Elizabeth seems pinned down. It implies Sue's strength and Elizabeth's weakness. The posture and viewpoint of this composition are closely related to intimacy or sexual tension. This conveys an ambiguous or provocative atmosphere, expressing implicit sexual suggestions or complex relationships. In The Graduate, the camera captures Benjamin from between Mrs. Robinson's legs, accompanied by the line, "Mrs. Robinson, are you trying to seduce me?" which carries a strong sexual implication. In The Substance, Sue is framed beneath men's hips due to her striking physique and beauty. And when the producer shouts, "Where is she?" Sue is framed beneath the hips of the men, suggesting that she was fantasized and domesticated, and being viewed as a sexual object. Using this composition during dramatic conflict or pivotal narrative moments can heighten emotional tension, make the audience pay more attention to the relationship and psychological state of the characters. Harry killed Ken in the movie In Bruges. Ryan stood up and looked at Harry with the gun, and Harry gets a leg frame from Ryan. Ryan's anger and despair towards Harry at this moment is powerfully expressed in this scene. In short, this form of composition is not just a visual trick. It is also an important tool for the director to convey emotion, reveal the relationship between characters, and deepen the narrative. In this way, the audience is able to gain a deeper understanding of the inner world, of the characters, and the complex relationships between them. That's all for this episode. If you are interested, try to use this composition technique.